All right, everybody, welcome back to another On Cycle Reacts. We decided that it was time for us to finally branch out and take a look at some other activities other than DCI. And you know us, we're brass guys, so we're going to go outside of our comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be some color guard shows.
Yeah, WGI Finals just finished 2 weeks ago. The indoor, WGI Finals for percussion finished this past couple days. And then a week ago, WGI Finals for color guard finished. And we thought there was a kind of a little bit of a who's going to win situation going on in the color guard world. So Robbie and I thought we'd take a look at both the first place and second place groups. So we're looking at Paramount right now first, and we're going to take a look at it. Now, I know I watched these shows as they were happening live. Like I was
a bunch of times.
Yeah, I was full in the entire time. This is your first time looking at it, obviously. So so this is kind of fun for Robbie, and it's for me, it's just kind of a memory lane thing. But also, for those of you out there, please be kind to us. Be kind. Be gentle with us. We're just brass guys. We don't know what we're looking at.
Humble brass players.
Humble brass players, and we are elated by what you can do with a flag and a rifle and dance and all those other things too. We enjoy watching you, but we have no idea technically what you're doing. So,
and if you are someone, right? If you're either a fan of the show who is in color guard, or you've just found this because you're watching Reacts and you want to tell us about some neat things that we missed or some things that we perhaps went underappreciated, please just let us know in the comments. We love the interaction, and we love to learn more about the parts of the activity that we are less familiar with.
Yeah, and for those of you who are just tuning in, we are On Cycle. We're a podcast show. We talk about drum corps, and we donate 50% of everything we earn off of these videos to scholarships for the following season. So if you're watching us right now, know that you're helping somebody in the future go live out their dreams, maybe like you've done already so far. And if we get enough support from the indoor world, maybe we'll look at
an indoor scholarship.
Yeah, maybe a WGI scholarship.
We'll our back, we'll scratch yours.
Yeah, right. A little quid pro quo. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. And I know there was some. So if anybody out there in listening world knows anything about this whole AI thing that's going on, like I know there's a big controversy about.
I think the second track is apparently
an AI thing.
At some point, it was used during the process.
Okay.
Apparently.
So I'd be curious to know more.
Yeah, the details.
Fill us in. Thank you.
Those fellas.
We'll be quiet now.
Crazy weird attitude notes to start.
Yeah. This whole like post-apocalyptic beginning type thing is super cool.
It feels definitely inspired by 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same. Yeah, same poem. I love this poem though. It's so atmospheric. It's very dystopian. Rifle.
Don't look at what's in front of you. Moving up and down the game. Men for man with what you know.
Performing their program, Follow Me, or How to Start a Movement. WGI Sport of the Arts is proud to present Paramount.
So cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the color opening up.
Yeah.
Immediately paints the whole stage in a different way.
A different tone.
Yeah. Oh. Crisp in time catches.
Great ripple.
Oh yeah.
Such a good.
The last catch accented by everyone coming up.
Yeah.
Also, everyone being on rifle fits the sort of like the vibe of the whole opening track.
urge to move, to start a movement, and you don't know where to begin. Just move, the steps will come together and be what they're supposed to be. You just have to move, feel the rhythm before you move. Start where your feet already are.
Flags coming out.
For the pulse,
More color.
message of what's missing
Yeah.
in the world. Don't wait for applause.
Flags are out now.
Just begin. One step is enough to shift the world. Let silence be your first collective.
Context for a lot going on.
Stance and truth, not trend. And you start a movement. Start small enough to feel your breath and vibrate. Letting your feet to balance. Make eye contact with someone who's ready to follow you and move.
A great little trade-off section that really draws your eye.
Yeah.
Tells you exactly where to look.
More color.
Now the whole stage is broken into 3 sections. Great for framing. Dual saber and rifles.
There's
so much going on, so much to look at.
Yeah. Nice saber toss.
Oh, the little flags just fill the whole field. I love the slow saber toss.
Yeah. Partners.
So the way they're putting the flags down like makes the whole field shrink down suddenly.
Yeah.
Good lines too. The unison head pop. Snaps. Full line breakdown.
Yeah.
Across the stage rifle tosses.
Nice. Soloist.
Quite done. I love the long hair that uses as an accent.
Yeah.
Dance until the world becomes familiar again. Name the peace only after it's fully realized. Keep your body honest, people can tell when it isn't. Let gratitude be the closing gesture. Pass the rhythm to someone else's hands. Step back and watch your movement. Live on like ripples in the waters. And as it begins, with a single breath,
Doing a good job as the ensemble.
step forward, step forward. That's how to start.
Hip block choreography. Style of the Aladdin pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
sells all these movements really well.
Yeah, it's really great. Like one of the things I always appreciate about indoor guard is the ability to kind of tell a story, without having, like I guess specific music, emotional musical like energy behind it, right? Because like for us, we're brass players. When we feel the crowd really like getting into us, we play a little bit louder. There's more passion that goes into that. With the guard, it's more movement, right? There's just more body. There's more, accuracy with tosses. There's just more everything, right? But you can't change it from a volume standpoint. Like whatever's playing is playing, right? So you kind of have to feed off of the energy from the crowd. And I just appreciate that so much from that.
Yeah.
I love throughout the whole theme throughout the piece is that obviously like this is the start of movement, and like you always see one or two people like starting something and then a group coming together. And like midway through, they're all potted in different places, and they're like, hey, this is us doing our own things individually.
There's one person like placed at the front often as a leader of that start of the movement.
Exactly. And there's like I'm the leader of this group, I'm the leader of that group, whatever. And then there's the soloist towards the end where she's like, hey, follow me. And then as like they start to trickle in and they start to build that. So like from a show concept idea, I think it's really cool. I don't know anything about guard. I really don't. But I just love watching indoor guard every year. I've been watching it for years.
I love just watching clean movement.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
A group where, horn line movement has gotten so much better in drum corps over the years, but it's still like when you see all really high level winter guard movers, dancing and throwing together,
actual dancers,
really like professional level. It's like it's so different.
Yeah,
you can do so much more cool stuff with it. I love the false ending. I was a big fan of that.
Yeah. It's cool. It is. It's such a we're going to take a look at Fusion here in a second, but it's such a different vibe from the Fusion show, which is really,
which I
really
like.
cool.
I like it when the top 2 or 3 shows are very different.
Very different, and they're very different for very unique, different ways. There's so many great tosses in this one, and there's a lot of it's got great dancing and movement, and the color is so vibrant, and everything is so like poppy and very like there's a lot of energy behind it in like a very easy to identify energy way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to kind of like you and I were just shaking and moving to the music, right? It's pretty simple. It's a lot of fun. I watched this show at finals. And then I watched Fusion, and for those of you out there who did watch, semis and prelims and finals, I thought when they got jumped at whatever it is, the first show, and Fusion moved ahead of them because Paramount was in first place all season, moving into prelims, and then they got jumped by Fusion at the first prelims or semis, whatever it is. I can't remember which one is which. The first show, the next show that they came out to, I thought Paramount was absolutely on fire, and I was like, whoa, like it was a whole different show watching it. Like there was so much more energy involved in it, and I thought the finals was the same way. I was like, I watched them and I was like, I am afraid Fusion is going to lose this because it was so good.
Love it when it's a knockdown drag out.
This is finals, and there's not a single drop. When I watched the prelims, the first show that they did at WGI finals, there was a lot of drops. There's a couple of
they got them all out early.
Yeah, right. Just got rid of them. There's a couple underturns on this one, and like a couple of like just missed. Almost, but everybody was just nails. It was great.
So nice.
It was so
many
good.
Tosses.
And I was like, losing that show, I think, put an absolute fire up underneath of them.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't know, they ended up taking second place by a 10th of a point.
Yeah, really close.
It's very, very close. Yeah, and I don't think that in the guard world that if either group had won, I don't think anybody would have been upset about it. I think everybody would have been okay
in terms
with
of
both.
competitive,
Everybody would been like, these are just two incredible shows.
Yeah.
So that being said, let us know what you think about the show. This is our very humble approach and look at an indoor show. If you'd like to recommend some other shows for us to watch, if you're interested in Robbie.
Pillars of indoor, history and whatnot.
Yeah.
All-time greats.
Yeah, we'll take a look at a few things here and there. That's if you want to come back and watch, an old man and a young boy. That's such a weird way of saying that. I'm sorry.
Ninth year vet.
Oh yeah, that's
respect
right.
on
Are
the
you
name.
on? Are you on year 9? 10?
You're 9 here. You're 10
right.
overall.
You're 10 overall. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you where I'm at.
Old.
So I'm old. Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm 19. So So thank you all for watching. We appreciate you taking time. We hope you enjoyed Paramount. I know I enjoyed it all. For the few times I saw it this season. I wish I would have seen it live.
Right.
Yeah, it made me sad, but I couldn't get out this year. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and click like, subscribe, all those things, and hang out.
And check out our Fusion video that we're going to post.
Yeah. Check it out. It's
as
definitely
well.
it's going to come out at the same time, so it'll be available for both of you.
All right. Off cycle.